I'm getting money, look at me. I got a little money, look at me. I'm getting money, look at me. They saying.
Giving directions can be overwhelming or scary if you're not sure what to do. But have no fear, throughout this video you will learn how to give clear and concise directions. To give good directions, there are 4 steps. The first thing you need to do is make sure you have the students' attention before you give them directions. This will be sure that they all get the message the first time around. The second thing you have to do is break down the directions into steps. This allows students to know what to do and when to do it in a more clear fashion. After you're done giving the directions, it's important that you ask the students to repeat them back to you. This makes sure that the students were listening, and if they weren't, they'll hear their classmates were and want to pay attention the next time. Also, be sure to make sure the students know what to do when they're done. This can be tricky for a teacher because if you forget to let them know what to do, they'll just run rampant all over the classroom. The first thing to do in giving directions is to get the students' attention, because if you don't have their attention, they're not going to know what to do.
Draw on one side and then describe it on the other, okay? So, I'm going to explain how this works. So, on this side of the worksheet...
Clase. Escuchen, por favor, okay? This worksheet has a lot going on, but it's going to be...
The next part of giving directions is breaking them into steps. This makes it so the students know what to do and when to do it.
Because there's a lot going on, okay? So, on the first side, you guys are going to draw some of your family members, or your pets, or cousins, or aunts, or uncles on this side. So, draw at least 3 to 5, okay? And on the back, you guys are going to describe each family member. Okay, so you might not get to all of them that you draw, but I want you to describe at least 3, okay? So, the way I want...
The first words, that means left to right. So those are the words that are across. So those are the words that are going across. So the top words are your across words, and the ones below are the ones that go up and down, okay? And at the bottom of the sheet, there's a word bank. Okay? So what you're going to do for each clue, you have a picture of one of the words that we just taught you. So you can try and match the picture with one of the words, and then put it in its correct area in the crossword puzzle. So for the...
Okay, real quick, I want you, when I say go, not before then, to turn to the person sitting next to you, look at their shirt, and tell them what color it is. And when you're ready, quietly look back up here and I'll know we're ready to play the game.
First one, it's izquierda derecha, it says 1, and there's a picture pointing to it. El Monte, see? So I would go down to the bottom and find El Monte, and so I'm going to use it, I'm going to cross it out, so I don't use it again, and then I'm going to find, on the crossword puzzle, I'm going to find where it says 1, and I'm going to write El Monte, okay? When you're writing the words, be sure to include the article, the la or the L, because there's enough spaces for it, okay? So, what do we...
The last part of giving directions is having the students repeat back what you said. This makes sure that the students were listening and that they know what they're going to do for the next activity.
What's the first thing you're going to do when you get the worksheet? See. Put your name on it. The second thing is color, see. And then the third thing? Yeah, right. And I want you to do one question at a time because we don't have that much time. So instead of coloring the whole time and then writing, I'd rather have you color one and then write one and color one and then write one. Senorita Washington and I will be...
We just went over. So what's the first thing you guys are going to do on this worksheet? Levante la mano. See, Trinity. Write your name. Okay, and then what? What are you going to do on this side? See. Draw. And then, how are you going to describe your family on the back? See, Megan. With the vocab. So, first I want you to describe how they're related to you, and then describe your family members using the vocab, okay? Bueno? Yeah. And then, me and Senor Gordon will walk around and make sure...
Yeah. Sienna, a question?
Do we get to color it, like what color pixel?
If you have time.
If you have
But
time...
first, I want you guys to make sure that you have at least 3 drawings and at least 2 or 3 descriptions. Because the descriptions on grade 4.
Yeah, it's for my class.
How are we gonna fill out this worksheet? You can tell me. What are the steps we're gonna take? What are we gonna do? What's the process? See, Oliver?
You need
You need a pencil. See,
an eraser.
Rory?
First you look at the picture
Uh-huh.
and then you match it to the word and then you write it down in the craft.
Excellent. Okay, so does everyone know what we're doing? If you need any help, just raise your hand and we'll come around. If you're forgetting any of the words or... Now we are gonna leave